Today we are going to discuss about the operations on integer. So for the operations, that means the addition and the subtraction at the normal operation in integers. First we are going to discuss about the addition of integers. So for addition, we know that if we add normal to natural number, we get a natural number. Now, if we add to negative integer, then we get a negative integer. If we add one negative integer and one positive integer, then how we calculate? So we can calculate these two by number line. So here, which is the big one? Plus 3 or minus 2? 3 is the big one. Now, what is the difference between 3 and 2? 1. So that means 1 is the answer. And why plus? Because the bigger number is plus here. Similarly, if we calculate minus 23 plus 12, then which is the bigger number here? 23 is the bigger number here. Okay. Now what is the difference between these two? 11. And what is the sign of 23? Minus. So minus 11. So this is the normal process for finding addition of integers. Now we are going to discuss within some properties. See that. Now properties of addition of integers. So in addition properties, firstly we are going to discuss about closure property. So we know that the closure property means if A and B are integers, then A plus B also is an integer. That means if 2 and 3 are obviously integers, so we can write 2 plus 3, that means 5, which is also an integer. In number 2, commutative law. So what is the commutative law? Commutative law means A plus B equals to B plus A. If you choose any number for A and B, suppose I am choosing 2 and 5. That means 5 plus 2. Both are 7. 2 plus 5 equals to 7 and 5 plus 2 equals to 7. Now, next one, associative law. So what is associative law? Associative law means A plus B plus C equals to A plus B plus C. If you choose 2 plus 3 plus 5, 2 plus 3 plus 5, then we get 2 plus 3 equals to 5, then 5 plus 5 equals to 10. And similarly, 2 plus 3 plus 5, that means 2 plus 8 equals to 10. So both are equal here. So we can say that these are equal. So that's equal means in associative law we are following the integers property in addition. You can choose any number in ABC and do your own. In next one, see that additive identity. That means a plus 0 equals to a, that means 0 plus a. If you plus 0 with any number, then we get the whole number. That means also this is a integer, and also 0 plus this number. Okay, so we can express any number or any integer with plus 0, we get a same number. And next one, this is additive inverse. This is the important property, additive inverse. So what is additive inverse? Additive inverse means, it's a very important property. See it properly. For every integer plus a, there exists an integer minus a. Suppose you are thinking any number 5. That means obviously plus. If you are thinking about plus 5, that means minus 5 also exists. If you are thinking minus 1000, that means plus 1000 also exists. Okay, so that means for every integer plus a, there exists an integer minus a, such that the addition of these two is 0. That means this plus this, if we add these two numbers, we get 0. Similarly, if we add these two numbers, we get 0. So that means every integer has its additive inverse. This sentence is very important. Every integer has its additive inverse. Okay. Now, next one. Now for subtraction of integers, suppose a minus b, a and b are two integers, we can express it a plus minus b. That means minus b is the additive inverse of b. We can express, not only needed for all sums, but we can express this in the process of addition. For example, we can write minus 30 minus 25. So that means we can express in this form minus 30 minus 25 equals to minus 55, because both are same sign. When same sign, we are adding these two numbers and the sign will be there. Okay. If we discuss in the form, then minus 30 minus 25 will be expressed as minus 30 plus minus 25. Okay, so that means plus of minus 30 and minus 25, that means minus 55. So the difference of two integers is always an integers. Okay, and for subtraction, the follow of the commutative law, the follow of the associative law are not followed. We cannot say that in subtraction for the integers, commutative law and associative law are followed. Similarly, we cannot say that the additive identity also follow here. So, one more thing, that is, if we write minus a of minus, that means a. Okay. Minus of minus a, that is a. Okay. So, which means the additive inverse of minus a, additive inverse of minus a is plus a. The additive inverse of minus a is plus a. Okay. We are thinking about the minus 5. That means additive inverse of minus 5. That means additive inverse of minus 5. That means plus 5. Okay. Now we are going to the next part. That is successor of integer and predecessor of integer. You already discussed in the previous exercise and previous chapter also. So successor of integer means plus 1 and predecessor of integer means minus 1. Okay. Now we are going to the exercise. See that. In exercise 3b, 1 and 1, see that 16 plus 21, normal addition, this is 37. In number 3, see that 16 plus minus 21, that means here big number is 21 and the sign is minus. So subtract the two numbers and write the number 5. Next, add of the two negative numbers, that means we are getting the negative number. So minus and minus over there, so minus, only addition is there, 7 plus 2, 9, 4 plus 3, 7. Now see that this is 96, that means plus 96 and this is the minus 103. Which on the big number? 103. And what is the sign of the 103? Minus. So minus here and the difference is 7. So minus 7. And similarly number 9, see that minus 150 plus minus 15. That means is equals to minus 165 because both the signs are same. So here normally add it. Okay. Now going to the next. Now in 2a1, see that find the additive inverse. So 34 additive inverse is minus 34. Now 0. Number 3 0. So additive inverse of 0 is 0. And additive inverse of minus 1 is plus 1. Okay. In number 3, you have to find the successor. That means plus 1. So 101 plus 1. That means 102. And in number 4, see that minus 80 plus 1. This is minus 79. And number 4, you have to find the predecessor. That means before number. That means 40 minus 1. This is 39. Minus 70 minus 1. That means minus 71. 0 minus 1, that means minus 1. Now, next one. Now, in 5, see that, find the difference. Okay. So, that means, in 5 by 2, see that, minus 29 minus 9. 9 in positive number. Okay. 9 is in positive number. So, that means, before we start, we are touching this one, this rule of multiplication. If we multiple to same sign, then we get positive. When we multiple different sign, we get negative. See that plus into plus, that means plus. Plus into minus, that means plus. Plus into minus, that means minus. Very good. So plus into plus, that means plus. Minus into minus, that means plus. Minus into plus, minus. Plus into minus, minus. That means when the same sign is there, we are multiplying same sign, that means we are getting plus. Same sign. See that plus plus, minus minus. We are getting plus here. When the opposite sign are there, we are getting negative. So here, the opposite sign is there, minus and plus. That means this is minus. So after minus, both the sign are minus. So add it. So minus 38. Next one, see that minus minus, same sign. So same sign means plus. So minus minus plus. 24 plus 24, 48. Next one, see that minus 63 minus of minus 7. That means minus minus plus. So minus 63 plus 7, that is minus 56. And the last one, minus 12 minus minus 71. That means plus 71. That means subtraction, this is, which is big one, 71. So difference is 59 and sign is plus. So 59. Now, next one. In number 6, see that minus 180 from 180. That means you have to subtract minus 180 from 180. So 180 minus minus 180. That means 180 plus 180. Minus into minus plus. So that means plus 180. So this is 360. Similarly, in number 3, see that minus 630 from minus 70. That means minus 70 minus minus 630. That means minus into minus plus. So minus 70 plus 630. That means plus 560. Next one, minus 90 from minus 1. So minus 1 minus minus 90. That means minus 1 plus 90. That means 89. And the last one, number 6, minus 16 from minus 25. So that means minus 25 minus minus 16. That means minus 25 plus 16. That means minus 9. Okay. Note it down all of you. So some fill in the blanks are given. So you have to fill now. So plus 23 plus this equals to 0. All are, one dash is given in the left side. And the answer is written on the right side. So after seeing this, what you are doing? We are subtracting. From which number? From the answer to the given number. Okay. To the answer is given number. So there is 0 given. So 0 minus plus 23. So that means 0 minus 23. That means minus 23. So put it over there, minus 23. Clear? Next one. Minus 34 minus minus 14. That means minus 34 plus 14. That means minus 20. So put it over there, minus 20. Then minus 8. So minus 8 minus minus 20. So that means minus 8 plus 20. That means plus 12. So put it over there, plus 12. Okay. And number 6, see that? Minus of minus 25. We are getting answer plus 2. That means 2 minus 2 plus, because minus sign is there. In the middle minus sign is there. You have to plus. Okay. When the minus sign in the middle, we have to plus. And when plus sign is there in the middle, we have to minus. That means 2 minus 25. That means minus 23. So right here minus 23. Okay. So you have to learn the method. So when plus in the middle, then you have to subtract from the given answer minus the given number. And when minus is there, that means you have to plus. So 2 plus minus 25. That means 2 minus 25, this is minus 23. Okay, that's all for number 7. Next one. So in number 8, you have to show the addition in number line. First, you have to draw the number line. See that? I am drawing a number line here. And given 5 plus 4. 5 plus 4. Okay. So 5 plus 4, that means 5 plus 4 or 4 plus 5, they are same number. You can show any one. So that means 4 an addition of 5. That means plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1, plus 1. That means 9. So 4, the next 5 addition, this is 9. So 9 is the answer. Okay. Next. In number 3, see that minus 4 plus 8. That means minus 4 is here. Then plus 8. That means 8 in plus. Then you have to go to the 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that means 4 is answer. 4 is answer here. Okay. Next one. In number 6, see that minus 3 and minus 6. So minus 6 is here. So plus minus 3. That means in the position of the minus. That means 1, 2, 3. So minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. That means minus 9. So this is the process for finding the addition or subtraction in number line. Okay. Now, next one. Now, in number 9, see that some true false are given. The sum of two integers is always an integer. Okay, it's very much true. In number 1, it's true. Now, the difference of two integers is always an integer. Yes, it's very much true. Number 3. The absolute value of every integer is a positive integer. No. False. Zero is the smallest positive integer. False. 5. The whole number, every whole number is an integer. True. And number 6, the sum of two integers can never be 0. False. Now in number 10, see that in number 10, what should be added to 15 to get minus 15? That means minus 15 minus plus 15. That means minus 15 minus 15. That means minus 30. So minus 30 should be added to 15 to get minus 15. Now in number 12, see that the sum of two integers is minus 23. Suppose I am telling a is an integer and 12 is another integer. Sum is minus 23. So now you have to find the a. That means same process previously we had done for the fill in the blanks. So a equals to, we can write minus 23 minus 12. That means a equals to minus 35. Now in number 13, while playing a card, Amit lost rupees 70, rupees in the first game, rupees 50 in the second game, and rupees 35 in third game. So plus 70 plus 50 He's lost, that means minus, sorry, plus minus 35. Okay. And he gained 60 and 80. That means this is minus 155. And gained is, what gained? 60 plus 80. So gained is 60 plus 80. That means 140. So which is big here? 155. So we can write here minus 155 plus 140 equals to minus 15. That means his net loss, minus given, that means loss. So his net loss is minus 15. Okay. That's all of you. Rest of them are homework. Happy vacation. Practice in home. All the exercise properly. And 3C, I'm giving you a small holiday homework, 3C, and all the exercise you have to practice. Okay, all the exercise you have to practice in home and given to me as a holiday homework. Thank you all of you. Take care. Bye-bye.